very un-Tanzanian, the kind of intolerance that was not to be associated with the Tanzania. And that is our source of discomfort. Source of discomfort that you are conducting an election where you are leading, in the words of the mainstream media, your leading opposition candidate is charged with the offense of treason in circumstances where many people who are acquainted with the law can say confidently that the charge of treason cannot be proven. Your other candidate is also barred for purely technical reasons, and you go into an election on that basis, then notwithstanding that we would have won, and I hold the view that even if these individuals had been allowed to contest the elections, perhaps they would have had higher votes in urban Tanzania, but rural Tanzania would have neutralized the vote so that Samia Suluhu would still have won the election. But because of the circumstances in which the victory has now been realized, it is no longer a victory that is untainted. And that is why the bad press, and ordinarily when people conquer fear and they find themselves in the streets, as we saw people demonstrating in Dar es Salaam, in Dodoma, in Mwanza, and in Mbeya, and led to deaths. It redefines politics in a different way. It redefines the nation's trajectory in terms of political orientation in a different way. And that is why you've seen that even those who ordinarily would cast their vote, metaphorically speaking, with the Tanzania, are now saying that the time is now for that new administration to rethink how they are going to operate. Remember that the leading opposition party has already said they do not recognize the result. Of course, President Samia Suluhu has already been sworn in as the president. My prayer and the hope of many is that it will not be business as usual.
Work, blood, sweat, and prayers. Came from the bottom, now I'm climbing stairs. Never lost hope, kept my soul alert. This my life, yeah, this my day's work. On my day's work.